Okay, so good to everyone. Um, as we have this lesson about hydrosphere, I have a question for you, and I would like you to write your answer in the comment section. If Earth is called the blue planet, how much of it do you think is actually water? So for our learning for today, we are going to determine the characteristics of Earth hydrosphere, illustrate the distribution of water forms on Earth, distinguish watershed from river basin, explain how groundwater is obtained using the water cycle, and lastly, is to recognize the effects of water pollution and water degradation. Okay, so what is hydrosphere? So the hydrosphere includes all water on Earth. That could be the oceans, could be the rivers, the lake, the groundwater, glaciers, those ice in the polar regions, and even water vapor in the atmosphere. Now, but not all water is equal. 97.5% is salt water. Only 2.5% is fresh water. So even if Earth is full of water, usable water is actually very limited. We also have trapped water. You can see in here. So trapped water in ice is around like 2.3%, and underground water is around like 3, it's actually 0. So 0.4%. So only 0.0% is surface water like lakes and rivers. So this means the water we easily access is extremely limited. I would like to tell you that 3/4 of our planet is actually water, and that's why it is called the blue planet. Now, let's go to the watershed versus river basin. Do we have that one? Okay, so when we say watershed, this one drains into a small river or a stream, and river basin, I'll show you later, is drains into a large river. So think of it like watersheds are like small branches, and river basins are the whole tree. So all water flows to the lowest point and eventually reaching the ocean. So as you can see in here, this is the river basin and these are the watershed. So it's like a tree. Okay, let's go now to the factors that affect how water flows within a watershed. So water does not move randomly. It depends on several factors. The first one is what we call topography, and this is steep and which is of course equal to a faster flow. For the geology, rock type affects the absorption. For the climate, rainfall and temperature. Vegetation, of course, slows down the water, and human activity like dams and city can also, of course, affect the water flow. So humans can actually change how water flows in nature. Now let's talk about the ocean. So there are five major oceans on Earth: the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Southern. So two important properties, of course, is the temperature. So salinity or saltiness that is also important properties of the ocean and the ocean layer. Ocean layer. The surface is warm, of course, from the sunlight. Thermocline, this is the rapid temperature drop. It's really cold. And deep ocean, that is also cold around -4 degrees Celsius. So you can see in here, as it goes down, you will also see the drop of temperature. Okay, so groundwater and water cycle. So we have that one. Okay, but before we go there, maybe we also have the icebergs, the glaciers. These are all trap water in ice. Um, Salinity. River. What is river? A large channel along which water is continually flowing down the slope, made of many streams that come together. Stream, this is the smaller channel. And lake, a body of water of considerably size, contain a body of land. So in here we also have the groundwater, and this is what we pump to drink. What is an aquifer? Aquifer is a porous rock layer underground that is a reservoir for water as well. Okay, so let's go now to the how do water moves underground and in line with the water cycle. So where does groundwater come from? It is from the precipitation or rain. So it evaporates, run off, and then of course infiltrate into the ground. Okay, so aquifer underground water storage, permeable water passes through, and impermeable blocks the water. So underground we also have saturated zone that's full of water, and then the water table. Do we have that? Oh, in here, aquifer. And of course the water cycle. I think we are all familiar with the water cycle. Okay, for the water pollution and degradation, this is a very serious issue. And of course, we have different kind of pollution, like chemical pollution from metals and toxin, thermal pollution, that is heat reduces oxygen, oil spill, and also even plastic pollution. What is eutrophication? So have you seen lakes turn green? So that is called eutrophication. This is when fertilizers, nitrogen and phosphorus, enter water. So algae grow rapidly, and oxygen decreases and fish die. So too many nutrients is equal to actually ecosystem collapsing. It looks like this. Okay. There, I did not see that. I also did not mention here. Oh, here one. So, yes, before I go, just to give you areas of the wetlands, these are the swamps, that is with trees, bogs is moss, and then marshes is with grasses. So wetlands act like natural filters, and of course, it also protects the ecosystem. Okay, that's all, and thank you.